Good day everyone! Today I am going to discuss Module 1 of Media and Information Literacy, which is the introduction to Media and Information Literacy. This module is published by Department of Education Schools Division Office of Quezon City. MIL, or Media and Information Literacy, is one of the core subjects in senior high school. This module will help you demonstrate an understanding about media and information literacy and its related concepts. Let me introduce you to the content of the module Media and Information Literacy. Again, this is a property of Division Schools Office of Quezon City. It is published by DOQC. And no part of this module should be reproduced. So let us start with its content. Okay, so in this page, you will notice that it has different parts such as what I need to know, what I know, what's in, what's new, what is it, what's more, what I have learned, what I can do, assessment, additional activities, and answer key. But remember, even if this module contains the answer key, please do not cheat or do not look at the answer key before answering some questions. And some few reminders here. You are going to use a separate sheet of paper in answering the exercises. Again, you are not going to write anything on this module. So let us start with what I need to know. So this portion of the module will help you demonstrate an understanding of media and information literacy and its related concept. So these are the expected outcomes after going through this module. So next, let's have what I know. So for this part, again, you will be answering this multiple choices question, but make sure that you are not going to look at the key answer at the bottom part of this module. This is actually for you to know what are the things that you should know and how much you know about this module or about MIL. Okay, next one is, so it's actually 15 items, multiple choices. Next one, let's have what's in. So for this part, there are 5 pictures here. Okay, you're going to identify what are this logo, and then you're going to answer the process questions, which are: which media provider do you spend most of your time and why? And then we have, what roles do media and information providers play in your life? Again, you will be answering in a separate sheet of paper. Next, let's have what's new. So for what's new, you will be answering 5 questions. So here the questions are: how would you be informed of anything? So this is a situational question. The situation here is you are a 21st century learner who was born in a digital world. Imagine yourself waking up without books, newspapers, magazines, and libraries. TV channels, radio stations, and internet and cell phones were not available. So what are you going to do? Here are some questions. 5 questions which you will answer. Okay, next one, we have what is it? For what is it, this is actually the first topic. So for the first topic, it will discuss communication, the types of communication, which are already here: verbal communication and non-verbal communication. So for verbal communication, it refers to the communication which is done by the word of mouth or a piece of writing, while non-verbal communication is sending communication through just body language, gestures, posture, tone of voice, or simply the facial expressions. Next, we also have here communication according to purpose and style. So we have formal communication and informal communication. And then for this one, it will describe or discuss the communication process. So actually, communication process, this topic was already discussed in oral communication. So this is just a review for you. So this is the process of communication. Okay, so we have different models actually. The last was model. We have the Shannon and Weaver. So we have here the different models of communication. Okay, and then next one, we will have what's more. So for what's more, these are actually key concepts in MIL or Media and Information Literacy. So the first concept here is literacy. Okay, so sometimes in some dictionaries, literacy is actually the ability to read and write. Although in MIL, it has a different definition. So as with media literacy and information literacy. I have a separate vlog about this, but I am going to give you a background about the following terms. So let's go to literacy. So this is the ability to understand, interpret, and create. But if we are going to have media literacy, this is now the ability to access, analyze, evaluate, and create media in a variety of forms. For information literacy, the ability to recognize when information is needed and to locate, evaluate, because sometimes since we have a lot of information which is readily available, sometimes we do not know where to get those information. So if you're an information literate individual, you will know when to get those information. Next is technology literacy. Although I have to tell you also that MIL is not an ICT subject. So technology literacy here only refers to the ability of an individual, either working independently or with others, to responsibly, appropriately, and effectively use technological tools. Okay, so overall, when you say media and information literacy, this is the essential skills and competencies that allows individual to engage with media and other information providers effectively, as well as developing critical skills and lifelong learning skills to socialize and become active citizens. So here, you will have to do this Venn diagram. So for this Venn diagram, you're going to write the similarities and differences between and among media literacy, information literacy, and technology literacy. So you're going to write it here. Yung differences and similarities. So yung similarities, it will be written here dito sa mga portion na ito, while here are the differences. Okay, let's move on to the next one. So this is another exercise which will test what you have learned. So here, you're going to answer the following questions. Okay, briefly lang. Okay, so another assessment. So for this assessment, again, I've told you, never look at the answer key at the bottom of this module. So you will be answering this question. So we have, how many is this? So okay, we have 15 questions. Okay, so this is just the same question you have answered during the first part of the module. So the purpose of this, okay, bakit sila parehas, is that you will compare your two scores. Yung first score mo, if you have improved while learning or answering and reading this module. So dapat yung second score mo is higher than the first one. Okay, so next. So these are the additional activities. Again, if you have some questions regarding this module, if you didn't understand, make sure that you have to ask your teachers. Okay, so here, these are the answer key. Again, if you are going to answer the first part of the module, please do not look at this part kasi that's cheating, and you will not know what are the things that you have learned if you already looked at the answer key. Okay, so that's the module number 1 in MIL. That's it for today. I hope that you have learned something from this video. For more videos about MIL, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Bye!